Hey guys, it's Donnie, and it's week 17 with the OTK. It is Sunday, and I am kicking off your week yet again. Um, so, this week's topic is what is your worst experience being trans so far? In my case, it's since identifying as trans. I'm really not very far into my transition at all right now, and I'm very okay with that. I'm certainly taking my time and making sure my head is level, with everything I do and every step I take. So, yeah, in therapy now, so that's fantastic. So, um, yeah, that's where I am. But as far as my worst experience so far, I'm very lucky that I don't have like one big particular instance that has, shaken me up or, anything like that. I would say it's more of like a combination of like little things that happen every day, since I'm not on T yet. My voice is really, I think, pretty feminine. And I don't pass very well at all. I don't think other people say differently, but I just don't think I pass well enough at all. Um, I don't even think I pass that well when I'm in drag. So, um, yeah, I mean, once once I progress a little bit, I guess it'll be easier. But it's those constant little reminders every day of I don't know, just I think confusion for the general public, and people I work with, that kind of thing. Um, with as far as the general public goes, it's kind of rough. Like honestly, like we actually had a bathroom topic before about STPs and going to the bathroom. Which when you're comfortable going to all that jazz. I still go into the women's room because I just don't think I pass enough to go into the men's room. But every time I do, it seems like I'm always constantly getting shit. And it's so much to the point that I hate doing it. Like it actually causes anxiety for me to actually to do that, which really kind of sucks. The few times I've tried to go into a men's room, it has not been a good experience. So, yeah, I mean, even like in places, that are gay friendly, where I should be able to do that, I can't really do that without causing question for people. Um, and of course, when people are drinking, they say whatever they feel, and it it gets to be a little bit rough and challenging sometimes. So um, I use typically use either family restrooms or when I'm out and about. We call it the little trannies room in the back. So it's kind of sad, but whatever. I mean, I'm not going to set myself up to be in a crappy position right now, and it's really easy to be in a crappy position, like not passing on either end at all. Like I'm not, you know, I get questioned in the female restroom and I get questioned in the male restroom. It's a double edged sword for me. So that's pretty that's that's a pretty rough experience. Like every time, like constant reminder. Um, I think at work, like my boss and higher ups are all cool with everything, and they know I'm gonna be working on my transition even more. Once I get comfortable enough to say, okay, I'm ready for tea. Um, those changes are going to come and they're going to come quickly. And when name change time comes along, I'm you know I'm worried about how it's going to be received. Like I don't know. I had an experience, and it wasn't directed at me. It was more of directed towards somebody else from work, and they were commenting on somebody from work that identifies as trans, and at that time he identified just simply as a male. And one of the people who sits in like the cube over the wall was talking about stuff, and she was like, "Why is that girl always going in the men's room?" And I like for one like I normally don't freeze on stuff like that. Like I normally try to speak up, but I just kind of froze. I didn't say anything, and she just continued. And she said, "I know that's a girl. Blah blah blah. You know, you can just tell that's not a man. That's not a man going in the men's room and freaking out and I just kind of ducked my head down and kind of went back to work and just ignoring it. I really wish I had said something. Um, I don't know. I feel kind of bad that I didn't, but at the time I didn't know what to say without outing myself. So that's kind of scary. So, I mean, that's not really, I wouldn't say like an awful experience, but it's an experience. Um, and yeah, just the name confusion, when I see people like out and about that, that come from work that know that I'm trans and then, you know, call me she to somebody else or in front of me. It's hard, and I don't blame them at all for it, because there is that educational gap there of not knowing what to do, and it is confusing, especially if you know me as her in the workplace and know me as, him outside. It's got to be rough, but I don't know. That's just a culmination, I guess, of issues that I have had and continue to have. Um, so yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm lucky enough and fortunate enough not to have any big awful thing that's happened to me. Thank God, and I hope it doesn't. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what the other guys have to say on this topic, and just getting a feel for what they've been through and some of the things they've seen through as well. So keep an eye out for everybody else's videos, and I'll catch you guys next week. Peace.